Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you the first things to do after setting up your Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. So after setting it up, there are a few things that you may want to do after setting it up. So the first one is gonna be going to settings, and let's do the first thing, which is connecting to Wi-Fi if you haven't done that yet. So go to connections, then go to Wi-Fi, and now make sure it's on and connect to a Wi-Fi network. You can skip that step, but without it you won't have the most of the functionality that we're gonna talk about today. So I'm gonna log into the Wi-Fi network. Then as you can see, I'm connected, so let's go back and let's do the next thing, which is signing into Google account if you haven't done that yet. So if you haven't signed into Google account, I really suggest doing that. Of course, you can also skip it, but without it, you'll not be able to access things like Google Play Store or any other Google service. So let's go to the accounts and backup, then go to manage accounts and click on add accounts if you don't have any Google accounts on the top. So now I'm gonna select the Google account, then just sign in. If you don't have the account, you can click on create account, but you most probably have it if you already had any other phone with Android. So I'm just gonna log in. Then I'm gonna click on next and enter the password of camera. Then select who will be using this device, either you or your child. So I'm gonna select that I will be using it and click on next. Then I'm gonna agree to the Google Terms of Service, Google Play Terms of Service, and the privacy policy. So without accepting them, you'll not be able to add the account. I don't really know what happened now. I think some Google services are updating right now, so it crashed. I'm just gonna wait a moment and re-add it, then I'm gonna get back to you when it's done. And now I've just clicked on I agree. It took me a while because something was updating, and then I'm asked if I want to back up my device data, and I'm gonna leave that selected because I don't want to lose my data. But if you don't really care about backup, then you can unselect that option here, then click on accept, and now you can see that my account is added. Then you may also want to add your Samsung account, so you can just click on add account, then select Samsung account. But I'm not really gonna do that now because it takes quite long to send the SMS message to my number and all of that, so I don't really want to do that now. I'll do that later myself. Then since we are logged in, let's do two important things. First of them will be in settings, software update. You need to click on software update, then download and install, and it'll check if there are any updates available for your phone. If any are, then I suggest installing them to have the newest security patches and the newest features on your phone. Also, it sometimes optimizes battery usage and other things, so I really suggest updating your phone from time to time. Then if you have any updates available, then you'll just click on download and install. It'll download it, then install it, and after that it'll prompt you to restart your phone, and after you restart it, it'll be applied. Now I'm gonna go to the Play Store, which is that place that you download apps from. I'm gonna click on get started, and now you can choose whether you want to verify your purchases with the biometrics like fingerprint or with password to your Google account. I'm gonna use password because I don't have biometrics set up yet, and I'm gonna show you later how to set up the biometrics. So I'm gonna use the password. Okay, now I'm logged in, and let's click on the Google account in top right corner, then my apps and games, updates, and here I'm gonna click on update all. So it is also pretty important to update your apps for the same reason that you would update your phone, and some apps won't even work without an update, so you just need to update them after setting up your phone. And let's go to the next thing, which is gonna be setting up your screen lock. So if you don't have the screen lock, it's great to do it now for better security and privacy. So go to the settings and go to security and privacy tab, then go to lock screen, and here you can set it to pin, password or pattern. I'm gonna select a pattern, but you can choose any of those three that you want. Then I'm gonna draw the pattern, then click on continue and then re-enter it. So if you're setting a pin or a password, you also need to re-enter it. Then I'm gonna click on confirm. Now it asks you if you want to show notifications on lock screen. You can either disable that or enable that, but hide content. So that's what I prefer. I don't want my notification content to be shown on the notifications while my phone is locked. So I'll leave it on hide content but on. Then I'm gonna go to lock screen again, and I'm gonna show you how to set up your fingerprint and face unlock. I really suggest setting up fingerprint. I don't recommend setting up face recognition because it only bases on the camera and it can be unlocked by a picture of you or someone who looks similar to you. Some phones have an IR sensor that is actually secure for face recognition, but this phone doesn't have it and has only the front camera, so I don't suggest it, although I'm gonna show you how to set it up so you know in case you really need it. And I'm gonna set the fingerprint first, so let's click on continue, then the register, and now put the finger on the fingerprint sensor, which is actually hidden under the screen. So you just need to press. Something is not working, so maybe I'll just like wipe the screen. Then I'm gonna hold it in my hand so the grip is correct, and it's actually gonna be the same as I usually use my phone. Yes, and now you can see that I need to press more firmly than just tap. Not too firmly though. And just tap and lift until it all gets it. As you can see, it not always work because it's a ultrasonic sensor, so it actually doesn't work too good with screen protectors, but it's gonna work eventually, so I'm just gonna keep on doing that because you can see that I have a screen protector on right now, so I have a bit of problems with it. If it doesn't work this time, then I'm just gonna skip it, although I was able to set it up like half an hour ago, so it should work in theory. Yeah, you can see sometimes it catches it, so I don't get why it doesn't catch it every time. Okay, I'm gonna skip that. Although if you add it, then you can just use your fingerprint to unlock your phone. Then I'm gonna show you the face recognition, so let's set it up. Although remember that I don't recommend it. I'm gonna click on continue, then register, then put my face within the frame. Then I will be asked to move my face a bit up, then a bit down, and it'll set it up, although it's not too secure. Okay, and now I'm set up. So let's unlock our phone with this method. Unfortunately, the fingerprint didn't work for me. I think I should just change my screen protector to something that works better with the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which is more secure than the old generation fingerprint sensor, so that's great, but with screen protectors it just works worse. So now I'm gonna turn the screen off, and if you want to unlock it with a fingerprint, you can just tap here somewhere and it'll unlock it. or even on lock screen, you could just tap in the place where the fingerprint sensor is. I'm gonna swipe it up to unlock with my screen lock, and now I'm gonna show you how to unlock it with the face. So I'm just gonna turn the screen on, then look at my phone, and it's unlocked. Just swipe up. So now let's go to the next thing, which is changing your wallpaper. If you want to change your wallpaper, it's pretty simple. It's great if you want to customize your phone. So go to the wallpaper and style in settings, then you can click on change wallpapers and select any wallpaper. But actually before that, I'm gonna go to the home screen and go to the camera app, and I'm gonna take a photo of this plant. So I can set it on my wallpaper. Let's go to settings now, and in the wallpapers I can set a wallpaper from the gallery. Select this one, click on done. Then I'm gonna select whether I want it on lock screen or on both screens or on home screen. So I'm gonna have it on both. Next, then I can adjust it a bit. I can see how it looks on lock screen and on home screen. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. You can also customize the clock, the widgets. You can just sort of play with it. But I'm gonna set it like that. Then click on done. Just something simple. And you can see that it is set right now. So let's go to the next thing, which is settings. And in settings, go to battery protection. Make sure that it's enabled. It's really important because it saves your battery life over years. And set it to at least basic. But if you're logged into your Samsung account, then you can also set it to adaptive, and it is pretty great because the basic ones will just protect your phone a bit from overcharging, but the adaptive one will actually learn your sleeping habits, and based on that, when you plug your phone in to sleep, then it'll charge it to 80%, then pause charging and resume about let's say an hour before you are expected to wake up. So it charges to 100% but doesn't hold on the 100% for too long. And now let's go to the finishing touches, which are gonna be installing additional apps that you may need, like Netflix, WhatsApp, or any communicator, any social media platform, any streaming platform, music, or something else. So just go to the Play Store, then go to search and find the app that you want to install. I'm gonna install a second browser just for the sake of the next steps. So I'm gonna install the Firefox browser, but you can actually install something more important like eBay or Uber Eats or anything. So now let's go to the next step, which is setting up your Google Pay. And it's just up to you if you want to do it. You can set up either Google Pay or Samsung Wallet, but Samsung Wallet requires your Samsung account. So it's up to you. If you go to the Samsung folder, then if you are logged in with Samsung account, you can open Samsung Wallet. Then you can add your card, payment card details if you want, and confirm them later with your bank via SMS or via phone call or via app. And then you'll be able to use your phone to tap to pay or in online checkouts. But I'm also gonna show you a way without the Samsung account. So you can just go to the Play Store and search for Google Wallet, and you can use that instead. So you can just install it, then you can open that and add your card as well here. So I'm just gonna omit that, but that's how you do it. And now the I think last finishing touches is this notification, which shows up you can see that when I slide down from the left top part of my screen, I see notifications, and when I do it from the right top part of my screen, I see control center. So I'm just gonna open the notifications and click on finish setting up your device. So here are a few things that you'll be asked to finish setting up everything on your phone. You can see that it took quite a while, but now it has loaded. So now it asks if I want to copy apps and data from my old phone. I'm gonna click on don't copy, but you can click on next. Although there is an option to copy apps and data after declining that now with the Smart Switch app on your phone, so don't really worry about it if you don't copy it now, but it's great to do it now, so you just have everything immediately copied and you can use your phone fully from now. Now select your default browser and search engine. I'm gonna select Google Chrome. I suggest browsers like Google Chrome, Brave, Samsung Internet, then maybe Opera and Firefox, and maybe Microsoft Edge. Besides that, I don't really like the other browsers, but it's up to you and you can set any that you like. Then the search engine, I like only the Google one, but it's also up to you. Then I'm gonna click on continue, and now you're asked if you want to turn on Gemini. So Gemini is turned on automatically, but if you want to use Hey Google for Gemini, so this will allow you to open Gemini hands-free without pressing on any buttons by saying Hey Google out loud. So I'm gonna turn it on. Sometimes, occasionally, after you turn it on, you'll be asked if you want to you'll be asked to say 4 phrases out loud to configure voice match, so it recognizes your voice. Then I'm gonna click on forgot password or don't have an account. Then I'm gonna click on set up later in settings, but of course you can log into the Samsung accounts because it gives you more options in the no, I've clicked on sign in. I meant to click on skip. And now this is set up, so the last thing is changing your default apps. So if you want, you can go to the settings, then go to apps, choose default apps, and for example for the wallet app, if you don't want to use the Samsung wallet and want to use Google Wallet instead, set that. Then you can also change the browser, for example, to anything else, and digital assistant app if you have any other one installed. And I think these are all of the things that I wanted to show you at first after setting up your phone. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.